You're Pirates. Pride, tradition, passion. Be proud of who you are and what you are. You're Pirates. When they face adversity, plant their feet, take a brace, hit them right in the jaw, and say, bring it on. Want some, get some.
ECU Athletics and U.S. Cellular present the Ruffin McNeill Show. The Ruffin McNeill Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless provider of the ECU Pirates. And now, in his 25th season, the voice of the Pirates, Jeff Charles.
Welcome to the Ruffin McNeill Show. Coming up on the program, we will look at highlights from the Marshall game on Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Also a senior tribute. 17 seniors, they poured their blood, sweat, and tears into this program. We'll take an up-close and personal look at these special young guys. And how about Pirate basketball? Off to a great start. The Pirates are 4-0 on the hardwood. East Carolina coming off a nice victory over Appalachian State. And then Georgia State coming up on Monday. Stay tuned. Ruff joins me right after this. Here's the field goal attempt from 40. There's a snap ball down. The kick is up from 40 yards. And the kick is good! Pirates win! You can paint this with purple!
We'll be right back with more of the Ruffin McNeill Show, presented by U.S. Cellular and sponsored by Suddenlink. Bundle and save with Suddenlink. Call 1-877-807-3806 today.
To the Ruffin McNeill Show, and an incredible game. Pirate fans will remember this one for a long time. In double overtime, East Carolina with a 65-59 win over Marshall. Ruff, did you age a few years in this one today?
Well, you know, I was thinking tonight with these seniors, the first game we coached and played together was versus Tulsa. And Justin Jones makes the last second play in the far end zone, the barnyard end zone. And tonight to win in this fashion on their last game in Dowdy-Ficklin, it's probably where it was meant to be. But look, great to get the win and move 7-1 in the league and 8-4 overall. Very happy about that.
Yeah, the guys never quit. They had opportunities to, but they kept battling back, didn't they?
You know, the first word after the game, I'm always trying to think about what to say. And the first word, the only word that came to mind was heart. Heart. To keep fighting, they kept fighting. To keep believing, they kept believing. The play at the end of the game where Darrell strips the guy and the player and Krishan recovers it. If they're not hustling or if they're feeling sorry for themselves, that play doesn't happen. Mm-hmm. So that's a great tribute to our kids and our offense, our defense. They kept cheering. The special teams kept pushing one another, and we came out with a win.
And a great tribute to those 17 seniors who played their last game right here on this very field. Let's go now to those first half highlights. What a beautiful day for football, 61 degrees, and Ruff, we pick up action. Marshall has the ball first, and I'll tell you what, they could really throw it and catch it, can't they?
Yeah, they have a very potent offense, and we knew we'd have our hands full tonight. Rakeem Cato, one of the best quarterbacks that we faced, and they did a good job.
Marshall jumps on top 7-0. The Pirates come back now on a 3rd down and 10. And Jabril Solomon, he's been a big play guy all year. This one for 59 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, it was a great toss and great catch by Jabril. It's good to see him get open and Shane just trusting him.
Pirates get the ball back, and then Shane Carden throws this one complete to Andrew Bodenheimer. 37 yards on this one. He keeps that streak alive.
Well, that was a big catch and big gain here by Bodie. Great connection.
And then the Pirates get the quarterback keeper here from Shane Carden from 1 yard out. And the Pirates are on the board with a touchdown here. End of the first quarter, Pirates have a 14-7 lead. We go to the second quarter now, and Ventavious Cooper runs for 9 yards up the middle, a touchdown. Ruff, and you're up 21-7.
Yeah, good run here by Tay, and Tay blended in a little bit more with Reggie tonight, but great run here.
Well, everything going the Pirates' way on a 4th down and 4. They go back to punt, and then here is Terry Williams coming through, and he gets the punt block here for the Pirates.
Terry and Terrell Stanley are Kirk uses those guys on some teams, and big play by Terry right here, calls a block punt, big time.
And the Pirates get the short field, and they take advantage of it. Again, Shane Carden runs it in from 3 yards out. He had 3 rushing touchdowns in the game, and it's all East Carolina leading 28-7. Marshall coming back And then Schuler's a good receiver, and Cato finds him for the touchdown here. And Marshall's got a touchdown on the board. They make it a 28-14 game. Tay Cooper with a touchdown, and it's all Pirates here in the second quarter. They lead it 35-14. We pick up action now with Marshall. Cato take it in as he throws his sideline pass actually to Wilson for the touchdown. It's 35-21. And then the Pirates get the ball back. They have a drive, and on 4th and 1, the Pirates gamble for it here. Then Tavius Cooper with the run up the middle and a loss of 2 yards on this one.
Yeah, that was my call, and I felt we were in a championship type atmosphere, and my experience says go for it. So take a chance. I felt we could make it, and with Tay running and the offensive line blocking, we had a good chance.
And then a big run coming here for Marshall. This one goes for 22 yards. It sets them up for an opportunity to put another touchdown on the board, and Cato throws this one complete. There's Schuler again for 19 yards. These guys are just tough to stop.
Yeah, they are. Great combination. Knew it coming into the game. Those two guys did a great job.
35-28. Pirates still lead at halftime by a touchdown.
2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Here's Keenum in the pocket, looks. He's going to put one up in the air. Got Castile out there. Ball is up in the air and picked off by Van Eskridge. Oh, my goodness. Van Eskridge makes the pick. 3, 2, 1. You can paint this one purple. The Pirates are Conference USA champs.
Stay tuned for more of the Ruffin McNeill Show. Brought to you in part by Pizza Hut's $10 Pizza and these local nationwide agents.
A lot of points on the board in the first half, so the Pirates obviously doing a great job moving the ball offensively, but defensively, what were some of the adjustments you were looking for, Ruff?
Well, just making tackles, routine plays. Calls were there. Just, at some point in time, you got to make plays, but, it's always, there's one thing to fix, but we just told them, hey, make it finish plays, tackle. They don't catch something, but tackle. And then to be more physical in the receivers. So that's the things we talked about defensively.
It was an incredible second half and an incredible double overtime period. Let's roll those highlights. Marshall gets the ball first as we start the second half. Ruff, and Cato throws this one to Dobson for 15 yards. I know you guys are trying to find a way to stop him here.
Yeah, we're trying to make sure we put hands on him, and they did a good job and great connection.
And then Wilson catches another touchdown pass, just a little dink here for 2 yards. But all of a sudden, Marshall with that first possession, they come back to tie the game. Reggie Bullock then from 5 yards out takes it in for the touchdown. And like we've been saying the last couple of weeks, he looks fresh.
Yeah, it was a great run here by Reggie, great surge, great speed here by Reggie.
42-35, Pirates with the lead. Marshall coming back with the ball now, and they go with the backup quarterback. Cato got hurt, and the backup quarterback here, Ruff, is sacked for a loss of 2 yards on the play. Darrell Johnson coming up with a big play.
Yeah, big guy. We know about him. He's got a good arm and got mobility.
42-38, Pirates are up by 4 points, and then the quarterback with a keeper here, and I tell you what, Ruff, everybody in the stadium was fooled on this one. He goes for 51 yards, and it was just amazing.
Yeah, good play, good run by the quarterback.
Yeah, he did a good job, and that really jacked up that Marshall sideline. They went ahead on that run, 45-42, so the Pirates have to come back again in this game, and what an athletic play here by Magazoo. And we've been waiting for Mags to get an interception all year. This is his first one of the year, and what a great play this was.
Yeah, it was a great play. Mags has that ability and capability of making plays, and it was a big play by Mags. Glad to see him get that pick.
Yeah, and he kept that foot in bounds and gave the Pirates a short field to work on. East Carolina can't get the ball in the end zone, but Warren Harvey comes in, kicks the 39-yard field goal, big points, ties the score at 45-45, and now Marshall coming back with the ball again, and their running back Talaferro goes for 16 yards on this particular carry and move the ball right down the field. And then here he is again, taking it in from 1 yard out, 52-45. And Ruff, Pirates are down by a touchdown again.
Yeah, we're down. We got time left, so looking forward to that challenge.
Yeah, 1:55 to go in regulation. The Pirates with their backs to the wall, and then this becomes the Shane Carden and Justin Hardy show. This first pass goes for 19 yards, and then Shane will hook up again with Justin Hardy on this one for a 16-yard pickup, and then the two will hook up again one more time. Ruff on this pass completion to Hardy for 19 yards. It's just amazing some of the catches he made.
Yeah, it was a big time. We had plenty of time on the clock. We felt good about that, and great connection. Again, I keep mentioning that word connection, but it's a great toss and catch by Shane and Justin here.
And then Danny Webster runs the back of the end zone to perfection, and Shane finds him, and you guys are back tied on the scoreboard.
It was a good call by Lincoln. We had the fades to either Justin or Justin, and Danny running the back line there, and Shane did a good job finding him. Great catch by Danny.
So here we go into overtime, tied 52-52, and Carden throws this pass complete to Bodenheimer. Your first play, 25 yards for the score.
We want to be very aggressive. That was one of the things, especially on offense. And you want to be on defense first if you win the toss. They won, they won on defense. So great toss, great catch by Bodie.
Yeah, and the Pirates go up 59-52 in overtime. Marshall has to answer, and rough by golly, they came right back down and got this pass completion to Wilson, and they tie it.
Yeah, well, they drove it down and made some conversions there, and we thought we could have got out of one 4th and 1, and it's a great job. They got a great offense. We knew we have our hands full.
59-59. Marshall gets the ball back in the second overtime, and then this was a huge play. Krishan Rose knocks the ball, forced the fumble, and then Darrell Johnson is right there as well. The two guys collaborate and get the fumble recovery.
It's great. It was good not seeing those guys get their head down. They kept fighting. One caused a fumble, the other hustle. The other one, great hustle. Great play by defense. Get the ball to our offense.
And then Tay Cooper doing a great job. Boy, he was determined, wasn't he? He goes on a 12-yard run for this one.
There was no stopping us on this drive. Our offensive line, Norte.
And then Shane Carden takes it in from 1 yard out, the quarterback keeper. You can paint this one purple. Pirates win it 65-59.
It really did. This was a crazy game. Probably the craziest I've ever been a part of. To get the win here tonight like this it means a lot. Obviously to our seniors, this is a big game for them. It's the last one, and it meant a lot to our team to get this win for them.
I had a sick feeling walking off the field last year when we lost in overtime. I thought about that. I remembered that, and I was like, I told the teammate and let them know that we're not going to have that feeling again. And I told them when we drove down and scored, I said we're going to win this game. And my teammates, they just fought and they played their hearts out, and they did what we had to do to win.
The final stats from this week's game are brought to you by your Carolina Chevy dealers.
Looking, still looking, throws, and it is caught by the Pirates and again. Touchdown, East Carolina! Touchdown, East Carolina! Touchdown, East Carolina! Damon Hartman will play for the tie. The Wolfpack will play for the tie, folks. Hartman will kick it. It is up, and it is no good. Pirates win. You can paint these peaches purple. Oh, my.
17 seniors played their last game. Ruff, you can relate. You played on this very field your last time, and now, of course, the coach of the Pirates. But I'll tell you what, these guys laid it all on the line for you, didn't they?
They did, and I just kept telling them, and I keep telling them their reps are running out, and no if, woulda, coulda, shouldas. You leave it all on the field, those things. But when I talked to them this week, it was not coach to player, but ex-player to player. I see the game, Jeff, really through three different eyes. One is a player, ex-player, coach, and a student and alum. So when somebody asks about how do I see the game, I see them through three avenues, and tonight was the ex-player to player, and I was proud of those guys.
Well, a guy who sees the game every week for us is our Marty Fuhr, our sideline announcer in his 20th year on the sideline. It was 20 years ago Marty came into my office and wanted to do some radio work with us, and here he is 20 years later manning the sideline through rain, sleet, lightning, and what have you. He's out there all the time, and I know you enjoy having him down there, Ruff.
I enjoy Marty. We did some FCA stuff this summer, too, as well, and with him and Johnny Evans, a great quarterback from North Carolina State, and Marty's so great, and you'll have a great connection, just like we do, and B. Meade, all of us have a great connection working together. And when I see Marty come up, I know he's going to have some great questions. He does a great job, and I'm really proud to have worked with Marty and get in on these last 3 years with him.
Yeah, he's done a great job on the sideline, catches Ruff going off the field at halftime. That's not always an easy job either, is it?
No, that's not. And I know because I can be Groucho Marx sometimes coming in, but, Marty knows and understands that I stop and talk to him, which makes it easy for him. And I know he's got a job to do, so my job is to make sure I stop, listen, answer his question as calmly as I can. But, he's been great, real professional, just like you are, Jeff.
Yeah, he's been a great addition and, of course, a great asset to our broadcasts each and every week and doing that post-game show with Ruff and the players. That's not easy. It takes a lot to think on your feet that quickly in the post-game, and Marty Fuhr is a true professional. We'll come back, and we'll have more with Ruff right after this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Today we're with C.J. Struck. I had an opportunity to watch C.J. play at West Carteret High School. He did a great job there at center, so I was very happy when I came here and realized that C.J. was going to be coming to East Carolina for his career. Today, basically what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate some upper body punching movements and hand techniques. Upper body punch is very important for an offensive lineman. This has been referred to as a niter press. So what we want is we want a short punch. We want CJ to stay in a very good position with good angles. He's going to lean forward into the punch. And what offensive linemen do is as they punch, they actually move back slightly to position their upper body where they can get full extension. So we're going to go ahead and rep that out. Ready? Let's go about 10 seconds. Go. Okay, good. All right, now we're going to do the same exercise, what's known as a Swiss bar, and you can see that it's more of an inside type of hand position with thumbs up, which is more specific to football. This bar is a little heavier, so it's another reason why we like this exercise. Okay, here we go. Let's go about 20 seconds. Quick punches. There you go. That's it. Lean into it. There you go. CJ is one of our strongest linemen, actually our strongest center. He benches about 440. He's got good numbers across the board. Been really happy with what he's done in the weight room. He's also a long snapper for us, and we're really looking for him to have a great career here at East Carolina.
Camp Connors is brought to you by these local nationwide agents.
Remember, Pirate fans, you can be a part of the show. It's Ask Coach Ruff, powered by U.S. Cellular. Text the word coach to 94597. You'll be asked to submit your question to Coach Ruff. He'll pick one to answer each week. Here's Coach Ruff.
This text is from Greg from Beaufort. Hey, Coach, are you recruiting kids from Eastern North Carolina more than in past years? Greg, yeah, we do hit the area hard. We really cover all of North Carolina, but especially Eastern North Carolina, trying to find kids that fit in our program that do a great job. We're looking for really good football players, but kids with great character that can really come in and be proud to be Pirates. Thank you, Greg, and go Pirates.
This week's Look Ahead is brought to you by the Eye Care Center. Eye doctors focused on you and the official eye care provider of the Pirates.
The Pirates are off to their best start on the hardwood since the 2002-2003 season. East Carolina is 4-0, headed out on the road now. The Pirates have won all 4 games at home. Our Brian Meador had a chance to take an up-close and personal look now at Pirate basketball.
The Pirates imposed their will in the paint early as Maurice Kemp, Robert Sampson, and Ty Armstrong set the pace with easy baskets around the rim. But the Mountaineers wouldn't go away. Jay Canty led all scorers with 25, while New Bern native Nathan Healy. In front of friends and family, he knocked down a career-best 24 points. But Sampson and Kemp would not be denied, each notching a double-double as Sampson hit for 17 points and a personal best 18 rebounds. Kemp put up a team-high 21 points while hauling down 11 rebounds. He also had 4 blocks, but he felt like he could have done more.
It's nothing we really talked about. We just kept playing, running our sets and just playing our style of basketball. Me personally, I know I got to pick it up on the defensive end. That was a terrible performance defensively for me, so that's going to be my focus for this next week.
It's something I don't really think about. Like, that's what we're supposed to do, is rebound, defend, shoot well, just keep on going at it hard as we can. And then in the game, if we win or lose, hey, we know we play hard.
Wasn't easy. We didn't have control of it till late, but we made some key plays late offensively that kept the cushion at about 8 to 10.
82-72 East Carolina wins. The Pirates off to their first 4-0 start in 10 years. They hit the road for the first time this season to take on Georgia State on Monday. I'm Brian Meador for the Ruffin McNeill Show.
Thanks so much for being with us all year right here on the Ruffin McNeill Show. Next week, it's basketball time. We'll talk basketball with the head coach of the Pirates, Jeff Lebo. Have a great week, everybody.
The Ruffin McNeill Show has been presented by U.S. Cellular. Hello, better. The Ruffin McNeill Show is an exclusive presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.